Oh, good morning. Tuesday. Tuesday, March 23rd, 2021. I did exercise yesterday. I truly did. And I even did a video. And then I touched something and the video stopped. And then so I started again and then I touched something and the video stopped. So I just let it go because I had things to do, laundry day and the dentist and all the things. So yesterday evening I put together that knitting. I'm omatic. Shared a little video with you about it. Still don't know what it is. I'm still looking for how to use it now, but I'll get there. Okay, but we got to start the day. So here I am, tired bags and all. I'm gonna get rowing. I will be back. I'm on my rower. Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask me what I'm doing because I don't know. Yep, I'm on my rower. I'm about to row. I don't want to, but here I am. Um, it's so easy for me to just stop with the exercise. Like I don't even bat an eye. I'm sitting there, I was drinking my second cup and I looked over and went, oh, better go do that. I didn't want to. Look, you have this desire to do something, you should probably do it. I don't want to, it's exercise. I don't like to exercise. But anyway, I'm gonna do it and I'll see you when I'm all gross. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, my first set. No, I'm not done. I've done 150 in 4 minutes and 26 seconds. Whew, yes, I'm winded. I want to tell you that even though I'm rowing my little butt off, okay, maybe whatever, my butt, um, I'm still chilled, so I think it's pretty chilly in here. I never looked at the thermostat. It's not a bad thing because I'm going to keep going and I'm going to get warmer and then it's going to be wonderful. But I was noticing, I'm like, oh, I'm working here and I'm cold. Anyways, I'll be back. 150 in. Woo! 100. Okay, we're at 450. I have another 150 to go. I'm no longer cold. I don't know. You can't see it, but I'm working. I'm wet. I'm gross. Anyway, checkpoint. Water drink. Is that what it is? Checkpoint for some water. All right, I'll be back. 600. 19 minutes. 601. 19 minutes and 17 seconds. Yesterday was 20 minutes and 16 seconds, so I'd lost time, but I got it back, I guess maybe Monday, right? Oh, I don't know. It's hard for you to see, but I'm literally leaking salt, and it's disgusting, and it's gross, and ew. But the cat's been wanting out for the 20, sorry, just collecting my gear here. My audiobook tablet thing, and oh my lord. And my water. Oh my gosh. Okay. Intense. I find when I really don't want to work out, they're the most intense ones. They're the ones where I leak the most salt out. Oh, sorry. Letting the cat outside. Don't want to drop my phone. My big phone. I didn't even put my dishes away yet today from last night. So, good news. A lady friend of mine, my lady friend. She has a selfie stick for me. I'm so stoked. Don't know when I'm gonna get that, but probably next week because I'm still kind of on my isolation thing from going to Calgary. I know I didn't leave the province. No, that's not true. I left the province. I didn't leave the country. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so I'm going to cool down here. I'm gonna go make my bed. Let's see what the temperatures are. I mean, I've had my little heater. Oh, we're up to 65. So I don't know what it was when I got up, but It's still fairly cool in here, but I'm appreciating that at the moment because I'm gross. I'm leaking salt everywhere out of all the orifices, pores. Um, oh, okay. I'm gonna pause you. I'm gonna go make my bed, and then we'll have some fiber wise. Okay, made the bed. I'm back. Still puffing. Still huffing and puffing. Need cold water. Oh, I should have done this before I pushed play again. Sorry. Look at me doing the pause thing. Oh, why did I say that? Knock on wood. Because now it's going to happen. I'll shut you down and I'll miss it all and poke something or touch something and it'll stop. Oh, heavens. Okay. Dude, you need to put some fiber wise in that. So, it's still catching my breath. Like, wow, what is happening here? Why can't I get my core down today? Woo. Some tractoring or something going on out there. I can hear it. They finally paved the road by my parents. They've been doing construction for over a year now. They built a church in the back 40 there. And yeah, so they finally paved. So I'm excited to this summer without the lack of dust. Like, I don't know how many times I've taken all the upper stuff down and I mean, don't we normally do that? Excuse me, like spring cleaning once a year? Maybe twice a year. We do that deep, upper ledges, like above counters and stuff where we keep everything, right? We pull all that down, we wash everything, we scrub everything up, and then we put it all back, right? Yeah, once or twice a year. I swear I've done it, I don't know how many times, and I can literally see the dust up there, and I did it just, where are we, March, so just before Christmas, because I was putting Christmas lights around. I got up there and I was like, ooh. So that got put on hold, and then the scrubbing and the dusting and the wiping and all the things came into play. Have all my grandmother's teacups up here. So they just collect. It's what they do. They collect the dust. Oh, right. I forget about this. Man, it's because I'm still catching my breath. Okay, so I'm going to pause you. I'm going to drink this. I'll be back. Fiber-wise is in the body. That was intense. I can't believe how intense that was. I mean, it was no holds bars this morning. It was push through and get her done because they don't want to do it. That thing, kind of like showing up at the dentist. You go because, you have to, not because you want to. Gotta find my slippers. My feet is getting cold, so it must be cooling down now. Yay! Okay, so I need a shower so desperately because I'm gross. I was leaking salt out of all my poles. Yeah. Oof. When I get overheated, I get a bit of a rash, a bit of a heat rash. I went to the doctor because I thought maybe it was, when you have the chicken pox and you can get shingles. Is it shingles? Maybe perhaps it was shingles. And he's like, no. I'm like, okay. So I take antihistamines, plus I'm allergic to my cat. So, and he gave me a cortisone cream, a zinc cream, maybe a combination of both. And this little tube, and I'm looking at, I'm like, okay, doc, and it only happens sometimes. So I had taken photos of it. I'm not going to show you because it's weird. I mean, he gave me this prescription for this cream, and I pick it up, and it's like this little jar, and you only put a sparing amount. And I'm thinking, dude, it's not one spot. It's like my whole body does this. Like, So, I've come to the conclusion because it started when I was in Arizona. Um, I was exercising with my sister, and we had gone for this walk, and it was a morning walk because it gets hot in Arizona, right? So we gone for this walk, and when we come back, I was like itchy on my belly, and I looked, and I have this red rash and little welts, and I was like, "See, I told you I was allergic to exercise. I still am. I mean, I could show you my little rashes and prove it, but I'm not going to because they big me out a little." So I've come to the conclusion because I was swimming in her pool and all the things, and I don't know how they treat the water in the States, but this started after after I'd moved off the mountain, because there's mountain fresh water, water rights, all the things. It's wonderful. It's wonderful natural water. It's so darn good. It's so sweet. I miss it. Anyway, it started after I moved off the mountain. So, to be honest with you, I really think it's the chlorine or whatever they put in the water, I think is what's happening. I mean, people have said, well, it's because you're using you don't moisturize. Excuse me. I'm almost 60. Trust me, moisturize everything. Okay, so your skin loses elasticity, and then when you start to realize what's happening, man, I tell you what, you start lathering the moisture on even more so than you used to, right? Maybe I didn't do sunscreen too diligently when I was younger, but that, yeah, yeah, no. Okay, so I'm prepping to get in my shower here. Anyway, this cream kind of sort of works. Doesn't Not so much. I mean, I found my own thing. Okay, when you get overheated and you start to get this little reaction, I make sure I cool down right away. Cool down right away, and I personally feel, pardon me, that it's the contaminants in our water. Yes, I said the contaminants in our water. When I lived in Alberta, like years ago, how old was I when I moved there? 16, 17. And my uncle, I guess he'd be my great uncle because he was my father's uncle. My uncle, he worked for, I think I already said Edmonton. He worked for the city. And yeah, he says to me, "Oh, make sure you boil your water for everything before you use it. I don't care if it's for making coffee. You boil up, so I had like 5 or 6 jugs of water always boiled up and ready to go for drinking or cooking or coffee and I mean, normally you're thinking, well, I'm boiling the water to cook the potatoes in, it should be fine. He's like, no, I want you to boil it all. I know what we put in that water. Boil your water. So this could get me in trouble. I've heard about people getting dinged and pinged and shut down, you know. I mean, this was 40 years ago. And he's told me to boil the water, so I did. So it was just a few years back that they started treating the water in the town that I'm in. It was a big protest. They had a big thing in the paper that, we're going to have a meeting about it. But the thing is I'm pretty darn sure they treated the water before the meeting happened. In fact, I know they did. And it's never stopped. We used to have such clean water here in BC, and that's not a thing anymore. And it really breaks my heart because I get a rash now, you jerks. Anyhow, this girl needs to shower because she's gross, and we're getting on with the day, and I have things to do and a machine to figure out, and patterns, no, how to use to find, and then pattern researches. So my arm's tired. You think? This phone's heavy. I gotta go. Okay. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you, and thank you for working out with me today and keeping me on track. And even though when I don't want to, I think of you, and I'm kind of holding you as my workout buddy. So, yay! Week 2, day 2, go me. Okay. Peace and blessings again to each and every one of you. May your day be full of grace and love. Okay, bye for now.